Right, so the next section we're going to create a drop-down list for the country we're from, and again for this section I'm just separating it from the last with two BR tags. But let's get cracking here. So we're going to start off by putting in a label here, and I just put in country. Now you'll see in a moment that again this label is going to be for some other element that will have an ID called country, and that particular element is going to be the select element here. And in there select, so select has an attribute again, ID is equal to country, and that's how the two of these are binded. So this label is for some element that has an ID called country. You can see it there. It also got another attribute called name, again for the form action later on. So just click there now, and all our particular options that we can select will go in here. So we use the option tag here, and I'm going to just put in select country as the first one, and by default that's going to be, when I put in here in an attribute called value, that's going to be my choice. So that's the one that's going to be selected from the off. And now we're going to have a bunch of other ones, so I'm just going to copy and paste here now. Be a bit sensible about this. So copy, paste. I'm going to set my next country, or my first country is going to be Ireland, and my value here will be Ireland. So when I have it left up here as just choice, the browser understands that it wants me to show by default select country. And when I go and I just copy this now, and you'll have the rest of the countries off to a T then. So let's actually have a run of that and we'll see what's going on so far. And you can see you've got two options here. You've got your select country, which is the default value to come up. And I choose that, and I've only got Ireland as the only other one I can have. So we'll go back in. Let's give a few more, same line as the rest. So the next one we're going to have there maybe is England. G-A-N-D. Again, change the value to England. So this is going to be important in terms of our JavaScript and with the values that we select. So whatever is selected, this is the ID then that will be, or the value that will be represented in JavaScript. So it's quite important we put in the correct ones. The next country will be USA. I'm just going to put in a value of USA there. And after that, we're going to have Japan. And the value here will be Japan. The next one will be, and it's very topical at the moment, let's put in a nod to our friends in the Ukraine and wish them all the best in this situation that they're find themselves in. So there all our selections. Again, to separate from the next section, put in a BR, and we'll just have a quick look to make sure that this is all working correctly. So you can jump up here. I don't even need to press run. Press refresh. It looks the same as it is at the moment. Oh, a bit of an error with the internet. So we might even get to see it, or we might have to see it in the next video. So it doesn't look like it's coming back. We'll have a look in the next video to see it working.